taking us for a ride. And he's going. We might not be able to turn him around. So this is a big carp. He's probably going to get the spool. See what I'm trying to do is gently pull him this way. And he's pulling back pretty good. There he is. Catch him. Go down there to where the line is.
Gonna be.
See him? Look by that log over there.
Yeah, I see him.
With pictures of him.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, this is what you can do. You can catch fish like this with a 10-rod Extreme. Just leave him alone for a minute, see if he comes out. Almost there now. There he is. Come on over here, boy. Okay, folks, we might land this fish after all. Oh my goodness, this is a nice carp. And he sees me and he doesn't like it. Whoa! This is extreme fishing, folks. That's why we call it extreme. Did you get that fall, Teresa?
No, I didn't.
Oh, come on now. I just fell down on the bank, and my viewers want to see my stuntman skills as well as my fishing skills. Get him up. Oh, that is a big fish. Big fish. Are you getting this, Teresa?
Yes.
This is a large carp. I don't think it's very much. No, he's not having any of it yet. He's still got a little bit more business to do with that. Okay. He's lunging. This guy might have seen him up before. There he is. You getting him?
Yes.
He's gorgeous.
Gonna have to hurry up.
Oh, and there it is, folks. Check out this carp. 10-rod Extreme. That's my cameraman having a heart attack. And I'm sitting down here on the bank, not because I like it, but because I fell in the slick mud. So this is extreme fishing with a pen rod. And I'm going to have to set this poor guy on the ground for a minute. It's soft mud. And then I'll get him on my de-hooking mat. And that, folks, is a very nice carp. Okay, now we're going to weigh this fish here. I believe I am shy of the pen rod Extreme world record here, but folks, I'm going to tell you something. That was the best fight I've ever had with a fish in my life. We actually ran out of time on the video card and had to switch to another card. Good luck, buddy. I don't think I got your 14-pound record beat, but this is a nice fish. And let me see what I got here. Can you zoom in on that scale, honey, and show everybody? There you go, folks. Okay, to me, that's 11 pounds. We've calibrated this net while it's wet at home. That's a 10-pound carp on the pen rod Extreme. Now we're going to set him down on the mat. Okay, I had to set him on the ground for a minute because I'd fallen into the mud. But when you unhook a carp, you want to put him on a mat like this. Now this is, my hands are wet, so we're going to pick him up. And I'm going to show you how to handle carp. You want to hold them like this. Your front hand should be around the dorsal fin. Your back hand should be around their anal fin. Now probably when I put this guy down, he's going to revive. If he doesn't, we'll just start moving back and forth a little bit. Thank you, my friend, for playing. You have a great day. Okay, he needs a little reviving. Take him gently by the tail. Oh, there he goes. Okay. folks, that fish is going to live to fight another day, and so am I. That is a 10-pound wild common carp on the Penrod Extreme. And while we're here, let's just talk about the Penrod Extreme a little bit. Okay, this is the Penrod Extreme. I have an inflatable kayak that travels in the trunk of my car, but sometimes I carry 3 or 4 people, and there just isn't room for a lot of fishing tackle. Now, the record still stands at 14 pounds. We didn't break it with that fish. But we had a great fight. That fish was downstream. It had about 30 yards of line out. It hung up under a log. I can't believe I landed it. It wouldn't have been possible without a quality fishing rod. Here's the drag adjustment at the back of the MX-15 reel. And I started off this fight with very light drag, and I tightened it up as much as I dare. When you tighten your drag, you want to lower your rod tip and then come back up. If the rod starts bending too fast, you want to point it straight at the fish. What you cannot do is you cannot horse a fish in with this rod. I've got a little tiny 1/8 of an ounce tungsten weight on here to keep my corn on the bottom when I'm fishing for carp. It's more fun than you should be allowed to have. Boys and girls, this should be illegal. That was so much fun. Ocean. And what we're trying to do is catch carp with the Penrod Extreme. Now, we've got one on the line now. You ready? Okay, folks. Here we are again on the banks of the Murder Kill River with the Penrod Extreme, and we just hooked another carp. This one isn't as big as the first one we hooked, but as you can hear that drag screaming, he is still giving me a nice little fight here. Okay, Teresa, pan downstream and show him how far out the carp is. He's heading for trouble right now. He's trying to get hung up in some logs or some brush. And, oh, there he goes. Yeah, that's a good sized fish. And the reason we're catching carp with the Penrod Extreme is I want to show you that this rod's going to handle pretty much any fish that you can handle. Okay, I'm not going to fall down this time. I'm just going to go ahead and sit down. All right. I think my new friend might be just about ready to come in. Let's see. Nope, not quite yet. Oh, he's having none of it. You want to have some real fun. You know, I ask people why they fish. Now, some people like to catch their fish with a 6-7 foot rod, 10, 12 pound test. I've done it. It's certainly fun, but for me personally, it's not this much fun. And if you're an ultralight enthusiast, you know what I'm talking about. It's a thrill to catch a nice sized fish on very light tackle. And that's what we're doing here. Try to stay on the fish if you can, baby.
Huh?
I'm sure that these nice people out there on the internet would rather see beautiful carp than my ugly self. Oh, look at it. That's a wild common, folks. This is not a really big carp. This is a small carp, but he's a good sized fish to catch with a rod that goes in your pocket. And there we go. This is the second carp we've caught today with the Penrod Extreme. Would you look at that monster there? Now, let me see if I can get up. I'll get him with a mat anyway. Please use a mat when you bring in carp. What a wonderful fighting fish. And there it is, folks. The Penrod Extreme, the best ultralight experience you can have. And this is a very hard fighting fish. Look at the shape of this one. This is called a wild common carp. 7 pounds, so this is a 6-pound wild common carp. Not a big carp, but a very respectable fish to catch on any ultralight. And that just goes to show you, you can have a lot of fun with your Penrod Extreme. We're going to set him down gently in the water and he'll probably swim off. If he doesn't, we'll revive him a little bit by grabbing his tail. And there he goes. Folks, that's about the most fun you can have without getting arrested.